It's been 4 hours since I first covered it. After 30 minutes, I checked on it and it wasn't rising that much. And that's because today the weather has been very cold. It's been about 40 degrees all day long. And so I had to move it into a warmer room. And we moved it to the bedroom where we had the heater on. And so 4 hours later, this is what we have. And so it's doubled, well, it rose more than double its size. So now we're gonna just press it down, punch it out. Gonna get the air out. I'm gonna put a little bit of flour on my counter. Put a little bit of flour, get the dough out. And all I'm gonna do right now is form it into a ball. And then I'm going to cut it into 6 pieces. 4 will be to make the bread, which will be the main part of the bread. And then the other 2 I'm going to use to make the little bones decoration on top. Okay, right now I cut the dough in half, and now each half I'm cutting into 3 equal pieces, which will give me a total of 6. And I divided the dough into 6 parts. 4 of them I rolled up and I tucked it under the bottom underneath, and then they're just waiting there. And then the other 2 parts I divided in half also. I rolled 4 little balls that will be going on top of the bread, and then these I'm going to cut into smaller pieces to make the bones, and I'll show you that when I get to that step. Now I'm making the bones that will be going over each of the balls of dough, and just with 3 fingers pressing and rolling, spreading my fingers apart a little bit, and then another one just moving down, and just like that. I'm gonna make 4, and then I'll show you how to put them on the dough ball. Now that I finished my 4 lines of bones, I'm going to put it on my ball of dough, and to help it stick to the ball, I'm gonna brush it with a little bit of water just over the areas where I'm going to be putting the bones. So one way and then the other one crossing, and then you get your little bones and just put it over the ball. And you get another one and cross it on top. Another one, and the last one. Okay, now we'll press it down in the middle. Get a little bit of water, and you top it with the ball on top. Okay.
And traditionally, the reason why the bread is round is to signify the life cycle and death. The ball on top represents the skulls, and the bones, their bones. To be continued.
If you were wondering what I have in here is I have flour And the reason why I have flour in this container is because whenever I had a recipe that I only needed like 2 tablespoons of flour, I don't have to get out the whole bag of flour. I already have it here. I just take out the 2 tablespoons and then I keep this in the refrigerator where it's handy and less hassle to get just a little bit of flour needed.
Get the bag out, use your fingers, hands.
Now that I have finished putting all the bones on the balls of dough, I'm going to do a little bit of egg wash. This one I'm gonna egg wash the whole thing, and I'm going to put some sesame seeds on it and see how that turns out. The rest, this one I might just egg wash the bones and then at the end cover it with sugar. And these 2, probably these 3, I'm gonna add sugar.
But why? I'm sorry. Why would you egg wash some parts and others the whole?
This one I'm gonna egg wash the whole thing so that the sesame seeds will stick on there. And I think it's just for effect. You don't need to put the egg wash. You can put it in the oven without the egg wash and it'll be fine. But the egg wash makes it shiny. And you'll see at the end when after I bake it, you'll see the parts that have the egg wash will be shiny and the ones that don't have anything will just be dull.
So some of our ancestry that passed on, they love sesame seeds. Some like sugar. To be continued.
Now I finished brushing the bones with the egg wash. I only did the bones on these 3. And now I'm just gonna cover it with the kitchen towel and let it rise again for about an hour or more if where you live is really cold. But I'll let you know how long it takes us. Since we were waiting for the dough to rise the second time, we were gonna put it in the bedroom with the heater, but then I realized that this new stove,
Since you had for like a year,
yes, but
or over a year.
I never noticed it has a proofing feature, which we turned on right now. Where's it? Oh, right here. Just press proof and
Yeah,
then
turn the light on.
start. And yeah, just leave it in there, and then when you're ready to be done, just press clear and off and take your food out of the oven. And so I'm gonna take it out of the oven now so I can preheat the oven and then put it back in to bake at 350 for 18 to 20 minutes. After we let it rise for the second time in the oven, we took it out, so I'm waiting for the oven to heat to 350 degrees. Then I'm gonna place them in the oven for about 18 to 20 minutes. Once they're done, I'll take them out, let them rest for a couple minutes, or cool down for a couple minutes, and then I'm gonna brush it with butter, melted butter, and then sprinkle it with sugar. The oven is ready now, 350 degrees. So I'm gonna put this in the oven. And now I'm gonna put my timer for 18 minutes and then I will check it. And we'll see you back in 18 minutes. it's been 18 minutes and I'm gonna take them out to check them, make sure that they are done and nice and brown underneath.
Wow, it smells exciting.
Get a spatula. Oh, check another one. It's golden.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like putting it in just a couple more minutes. I put it back in the oven for 3 more minutes just to make sure that they were completely
Baked.
But I mean, the bottom is already golden brown, so that's a sign that it is cooked. And I'm gonna let them cool for 5 minutes until I can handle them so that I can put some melted butter and sugar.
Melted butter?
Yes, melted butter.
Not egg wash. Oh, melted butter. Okay, cool.
Okay, now that they have cooled down a little bit, I am able to pick them up and handle them without burning myself. I am going to brush them with some melted butter. On this one, I am going to just put the melted butter where I want the sugar to stick, just for decoration purposes, but you can put
Coat
butter,
it all in butter.
yeah,
Soak
and then
in
just cover it all
to a
in
top
sugar.
just full of sugar.
Mhm.
Right.
So if you notice, the
Yeah.
bones came out a little bit more brown, and that's because of the egg wash compared to the middle or in between.
You place them on a parchment paper and cookie tray?
Yes, I lined the cookie sheet with the parchment paper. I'm just gonna finish brushing these with the butter. And well, let me do it.
Look at this one, baby face. Oh, ooh.
Okay, this one has melted butter on it already. So I'm just gonna cover it with the sugar. Shake it off a little bit. Put some more on the other side. And there it is. Just gonna finish the rest, and then we'll have a taste test. Okay, for this last one, we opted out to use honey from the Great Harvest Farm that we picked up. And so we opted up for honey because we already have 2 with sugar. Trying to cut down on the sugar. We'll see how it turns out.
Picked up the honey at Great Harvest Farms. Pumpkin patch. Wonderful experience. Whoa.
It looks like a web.
Of deliciousness.
Okay, now we're gonna do a taste test. I'm gonna cut this one first. It's got the sesame seeds, and we drizzled some honey on it, like in the middle. And you pull it apart. Oh wow. That is
spongy and
Yes.
looks moist and delicious.
okay. Let's see. Mmm. Here, first time. Ow. Well, we cut it open, pulled it apart. It is super soft in the middle. You can taste the orange extract. It's sweet, but not too sweet. It's delicious. Here, have some.
Yeah. Man, what a snack. Add some coffee or milk or something before bedtime.
It's definitely worth the effort. So much better than the store-bought.
Pan de muertos. And of course, they're individual portions to box and gift, which is really cool. Your friends, family. We are going to pass this on to our official taste tester. Son. Hey, you're here? Okay, ready?
You're
Taste
good,
this
bro.
some
Taste
delicious
this
bun. Ready?
one. What does it taste like?
It's yummy? Yeah.
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 Yummy in your tummy?
All right. All right.
We are professional taste testers.
Delicious, huh?
Okay.
Okay. Not too much sugar tonight, okay? All right. Thank you.